Okay, this is Dow Gold Theory, video number 11, and I'm gonna just do an experiment. I doubt if this will make it up to YouTube, but it's just fun for me. Heck, I don't get a lot of views, so I'm not looking to be, uh, what do you call it, go viral or anything like that. So, like I said, this is Dow Gold, so I'm gonna draw the graph live because I think it benefits me anyway. And these are just construction lines. This last one has a slight down slope to it. Let's give this a title in blue. I'm playing with colors here, and I can't find blue. Oh dear. Do I see it across the room? Oh, there it is. There it is. Here's blue. All right. And the reason I do it in blue is because Macrotrends, the graph online, has this in blue. This is a schematic of the graph. And so this is Dow Gold ratio. And the sequence is, if I label these lines 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes up, hits line 1, comes down, skips line 2, hits line 3, jogs back up, hits line 2, and then drops down to line 4. That's the pattern. So let's draw it in real quick. And I will put a little red circle around this because now we have two patterns. We have pattern 1, we have pattern 2, and now we've established that there's likely going to be a third pattern. So I'll go ahead and draw that in as well. And then real quickly, notice that it expands. I'm gonna put in some dates real quick because I can remember them all. Done this so many times. This is June 1932. This little short jog up is August 1932. February 1933. This is January 1966. November 1974. September 1978. If you're alive, can you remember what you were doing? January 1980. Close to the time I graduated high school. I graduated a year before that. August 1999. Top of the NASDAQ bubble. This is also August 2011. Stock market went on a tear. And this is, and gold was at a peak right there. Just as the gold tends to be a peak at the bottom. This is, wow, I'm not going to forget that. Oh yeah, this is September 2018. That was a big turning point for me. And then I'm projecting question mark, March 2024. Okay, so that's the Dow Gold ratio. And as you can see, and if you go to the graph, you will see this as well. 2 points, predict the third one. It's scary how good it predicts it. That point and that point, predict that point. This point and this point, predict that one almost perfectly. It's not perfect, but it's close enough for this So those 2 points predict that one. And this is where the Dow Gold is considered equal to 1. That's fine. I can almost remember the numbers. 1.94, I think 1.29, and I'm saying this will be 0.62. Up here it was approximately 44, 43 something. And here, I do remember this exact number, 22.36. And right now it's approximately 16 something. And really, that's really up there somewhere. So, and the idea for the Dow Gold ratio is when it's going up, you want to be in stocks. And when it's going down, you want to be in gold or gold mining. Let's think about what the Dow Gold ratio is. For example, see if I can remember what today's numbers are. Yes, I can. So, for example, today the Dow is, I remember this because it was just below. I think it ended, this is after 4 o'clock. By the way, this is 4 p.m. It's a little later than that. December, gosh, I gotta go look at the date. It is December 10th. December 10th. And, well, that's what the Dow closed the day with. Gold still fluctuates after market hours. That's kind of locked in. But it was, we'll say 1837. So I do have a calculator. And the Dow Gold ratio today is literally 29,999 divided by 1,837. Now I want to throw in the units too. So let me think about this just a second and get the units in here, because somebody was asking about this. The units for the top one are that is dollars per share of the Dow. And this one is dollars per ounce of gold. I'll use the abbreviation. So and the thing I wanted to make clear is that the dollars cancel out. And I think that's the whole idea behind the Dow Gold ratio, is you remove dollars from the equation. So let me do the math real quick. What am I at? 8 minutes. I'm not going to put this up if it's over 20 minutes. Much over 20 minutes. That is 29.99 divided by 1837. And so the Dow Gold ratio is right now 16.33. So 16 was close. And those units are, it is 16.33. The units are ounces. Takes 16.33 ounces of gold to purchase 1 share of the Dow, if there was such a thing. You know, if there was some kind of index where you could just buy the Dow based on, so those are the actual units. And it's called the Dow Gold ratio because the Dow is in the numerator and that's in the denominator. So that's the Dow Gold ratio. And per one of the questions I had was something to do with hey, everything you've got is denominated in dollars, so your theory is invalid. Well, that was kind of not a very intelligent statement, given the fact that dollars are not in this ratio. Okay, so what else did I want to say? Well, that's good enough. I can skip a page. I've got some notes over here. I did a presentation earlier. And I think, oh, yeah, obviously. I've already said it, but when the D over G is going up, you want to be in stocks. And when it's going down, and that's the D over G, you want to be in gold, or you could be in gold mining stocks. And going back to this page, when I looked at back a year ago, almost a year ago today, I looked at, you know, if this is today, I looked 1 year ago at the end of December or early January 2020. I did it. That was my first video. End of month December 2019. Today is close to end of month December 2020. Close enough, anyway. When I looked at, you know, going from there to there, and I looked at three things. I looked going from there to there in gold, and I looked at going from there to there in stocks. And when I looked at those by themselves at that time, now this has changed. I might do a video on this later this month, at the end of the month, and redo the first video in essence. But, you know, just going back to that video and just recapping a little bit. When I looked at from 1913 until December 2019, gold did 78 times better than the dollar. I mean, the dollar is the base case. You start with $1,000, put it under the mattress, you end up with $1,000 under the mattress. So that's an indication of how much gold, the dollar dropped, actually, more so than gold went up. And then I looked at the Dow, and that could, you know, the NASDAQ did better than the Dow, but there's not data going back to 1913. So the Dow did approximately 5 times better than gold over that time period. Now that has likely dropped, and this has increased since 2019 because we're in 2020. So this has gone up and this has gone down. But the Dow still did better than gold. It was a better investment. There's just no denying that. And here's what I found about switching. It was a whopping 28,000 times better. And again, it's better than being in the Dow the whole time. So let's look back at this and say what it is that explain a little bit more about what I'm saying. So I'm saying from here to here, gold 78 times better than the dollar. Here to here, back in 2019, I did the calculations and gold was 78. I'm sorry, gold was 5 times better than the Dow, so it would have been 5 times 78 better than the dollar. Now, switching, and that is, stocks, gold, stocks, gold. If we'd known this, every time it's going up, stocks, gold, and so forth throughout the whole thing. So more recently, 2011 to 2018, for example, we're in stocks. And then we switched. This is what I did. I switched to gold. And I actually did mostly gold mining. That, if you sum it all up, start with $1,000, you come up with a ridiculous amount of money. It's in the billions, but it is, well, it's 1,000 times 28,000. It's 28,000 times better than the Dow, actually. And so you got to do the math to figure out how much it was better than gold. It's 28,000. Now, at the time, the Dow was 5 times better than gold. And like I said, that's dropped. So I'll update those at the end of the month. But that's pretty much it for this video. I might put this up. This is only 16 minutes. It's under 20. I'm kind of searching for an economy of words. Good luck if you're trading. Oh, one other thing. I don't really know the definition or the cutoff between trading and investing. But trading and an investor, trader and an investor. But I do know this, that short-term capital gains can be as high as, it's just like ordinary income, 37%. And if you hold something for a year, then you get long-term capital gains. And the worst one is, this is the worst one here, and this is the worst one here. It's almost half that. So really, this is the camp I'm in. So I don't put stops on my trades. And, just as an FYI, I guess, this is what I'm doing. So I may not be doing what you're doing, but I do wish you luck in whatever it is you're doing. And, maybe this helps, gives you some ideas. It's helped me to do these videos. And this is video number 11, and good luck trading or investing, whatever you're doing. And thanks for watching. Until the next video.